Welcome to the Workamper Show, a podcast devoted to helping you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. I'm Steve Anderson, the president of Workamper News. Each one of our episodes will either introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to opportunities to work short-term jobs. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
Thanks, Steve. Today we're going to talk with a couple of heavy-duty geeks who make a good living on the road helping others better understand technology and use it to their advantage. This episode is sponsored by the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Texas. The Academy's one-week live training or home study course will teach you everything you need to know to fix about 80% of the problems people experience with their RVs. You can also sign up for additional training to become an RV inspector, campground technician, or to provide mobile RV service. For more information, visit www.nrvta.com. Chris and Jim Guld are the owners of Geeks on Tour, a company they started in 2003. They were full-time RVers for 14 years and recently downgraded to a Class B motorhome. They now spend about 50% of the year on the road meeting people at rallies and other events. The Goulds bought one of the first IBM personal computers off the assembly line at a cost of $5,000, which was an incredible sum of money in the early 1980s for a machine with one floppy disk and a green screen and no graphic capability at all. As computers evolved, the Goulds evolved too. Their passion is to help people better understand how technology works in a basic sense and how various apps can make their lives easier. They are experts at using Google Maps and Google Photos. In fact, Chris wrote a book on the topic, Mrs. Geek's Guide to Google Photos, that has already been updated several times over the years. They also developed a YouTube channel with hundreds of video tutorials. Their most popular episodes are titled, What Does This Button Do? The Goulds like to say they are teaching old dogs new tricks with technology. I caught up with them at the Workamper Rendezvous in late October and asked them to record an interview for this podcast. In it, they offer some advice on how to record, store, and retrieve thousands of images RVers seem to take as they experience one adventure after another over many years. To tell us more about their mission to help others make and remember wonderful memories, please welcome Chris and Jim Guld to the show. Thanks for joining us today, Chris and Jim. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since we've talked. Tell us, what is Geeks on Tour?
Well, we are geeks. Computer geeks, yes, technology geeks. We've both been in computer training and technology since the early 80s.
Chris had the very first computer training center in South Florida and ran that from 1983 until 96.
Wow.
At one point in time, I had to buy 20 more computers, and I found Jim, who built computers and knew how to network them. So he then came and joined me in the business. I hired him, and he became my network administrator, and we built that business to a point where we could sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that because we wanted to have some adventures.
Yeah, Chris hired me. I used to work for Chris.
He still works for Chris.
Yes.
It's been great.
Right.
But then it was both of our dreams to just have freedom. And we sold the business, we sold the house, we bought an RV off of eBay. This was in 2003. And we took to the road, and we were full-time RVers for 14 years.
Now we've downsized. For the last 3 years, we've been in a road trek, Class B, van camper, and we have a townhouse in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you're still out RVing every now and again, or use the road trek to go from city to city?
Right, we're out working, and this year we left. It's in August, about the middle of August, and we'll be back home in Florida next week.
Mm-hmm.
November. So we were 3 months on the road, and we were a couple months earlier this year, so we're still on the road almost half the time.
Okay.
Especially if you consider what we're doing now is a little bit more international travel. So we rented an RV and drove around New Zealand in February.
Okay, very good.
Love
That's
it.
quite an experience as well. I've heard several people who've gone down there and rented a caravan and used that to tour the country.
Right. New Zealand is beautiful,
Mhm.
and RVing is a good way to do it.
So if you started in computers way back in the mid 1980s, do you have the first invoice you have for a computer? Because I'm killing myself for throwing that away. Somehow I missed it. The $3,500 machine with the 75-pound monitor and the 56K modem and all that kind of stuff. Oi.
Oh, yeah.
Receipt. I don't know if I have receipts, but I have plenty of other memorabilia. I started with a classroom of Apple IIe's.
Okay.
And
Floppy disks.
floppy disks, and then we got first IBM PCs off the assembly line, and yes, we paid $5,000 each
Isn't that incredible?
for a single floppy, no graphics, just plain green screen.
My, how technology has developed.
It certainly has.
Mhm.
Now we don't even bother with computers anymore. It's all smartphones.
Right.
Well, smartphones are computers.
Mhm.
They just fit in your pocket and they make phone calls.
It's often said that the smartphones have more computing power than what put the astronauts on the moon.
Absolutely.
right?
It is
Absolutely true.
true.
So even as technology has improved and advanced and gotten smaller, people still struggle to use it. And that's where you guys come in, right?
That's absolutely where we come in. We both have a passion for technology, but I have a special passion for teaching. So I love to learn this stuff, and as I learn it, I figure out how to come up with exercises and materials and tutorial videos on how to use it. But we specialize in things that I think are most important to our viewers,
And fun.
Mhm.
like Google Maps.
Yes.
We love teaching Google Maps and Google Photos,
Chris is a product expert for Google Photos.
and I wrote a book on it.
There's a designation called product expert?
Absolutely. And they have a conference coming up in Boulder, Colorado in just a few weeks. And Google is flying Chris out there. I'll go along just to carry her bags, but
Uh-huh.
it's pretty cool.
People actually work at Google? I thought it was all online kind of thing. You're talking to robots all the
Yeah,
time.
they have office buildings.
And-
It's pretty cool. We actually, when we were in Sydney, Australia, we went to the Google headquarters there and had lunch with the blogger group over there. It was
Okay.
a lot of fun.
So we do tend to be very Google centric
Mhm.
because they just have the best products, and this word that a lot of our viewers really like, free.
Right. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And so you're teaching people how to use their smartphones and laptops
Yes.
to the best of their advantage by taking advantage of all the unique features or benefits that are incorporated into these products that people might not understand how to use.
Exactly, or that only were developed last week.
Right,
things keep
exactly.
It
changing
changes all the time.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that the apps that I've used will go through an update, and all of a sudden I can't find the setting that I had before because it has changed. Or there are new things in there, and it's like, what are these things for? So people really need to be updating themselves regularly on this.
And people who are willing to put in a little bit of time to learn can watch our weekly YouTube show. We have a YouTube channel and a show called
What does this button do?
That's classic.
So we think the best way to learn is in bite-sized pieces. You know, there's so much to know. If you try to learn it all, you'll just collapse. But if you watch our weekly show, we just pick one topic, and every week there's something new to learn. And it's about 45 minutes. So we call it a weekly class.
Okay.
But you can take it from anywhere because it's just online.
When it's convenient.
Yeah,
So they can watch it at night after they get home from work if that's what they're doing.
right,
Okay.
right.
Sure. So what are the most common issues that people seem to be having with their technology?
Well, photos is a big one for RVers. Travelers in this country, there are so many beautiful places. And with the phone in your pocket these days, I've talked to some people who have taken 200 pictures in one day.
Right.
And then what do you do with them?
Mhm.
They fill up your phone. And what if you lose your phone?
That's right.
Then you lose all your pictures. Well, that's where Google Photos comes in. There's lots of different apps that will manage your photos, But Google Photos gives you 100% free, unlimited online storage. So, and then it has all sorts of different features for editing your pictures and for sharing them. And I just think it is the best way to go. So
You can have terabytes full of photos?
You can.
Wow.
Completely unlimited storage at high quality,
Mhm.
and for your videos. No other system lets you store your videos with your photos for free.
Well, I can tell you from experience that I lost all of my RV travel photos
Oh,
when I was
no.
full-timing in 2014, and all photos prior to 2016. I had stored them, backed them up on a hard drive, an external hard drive, and it went bad, and I couldn't recover it, and
Oh,
I
my
lost
God.
everything.
Oh, that is so
All
sad.
the kids' pictures, digital kids' pictures, and things like that. So
Oh, yeah.
I had the ones that I printed out. That
You're
were
not
good.
the only one.
Right.
And with Google Photos, you can store all of those. If you have your photos and videos on a hard drive now, you can upload those to the cloud in your Google account, and they'll be saved. And you can, if that hard drive goes bad, you can still access them through the cloud on any device that's connected with your account.
That makes sense.
So
That makes it very easy.
Very.
I have over 70,000 pictures in my Google account, and since they're in the cloud, any device can access them.
Mhm.
And then search. Oh,
Google
so
is known for search.
Yes.
I had somebody ask, what is the
Wall drug.
wall drugs? Yeah, wall
They're
drug
right next
is
to
here.
us here.
And somebody said, what is wall drug? Well, I could just open my phone, go to Google Photos, search for wall drug, and show all the pictures of when we were there. And I don't even remember when we were there.
That would require somebody to actually go in there and rename it from IMG
No,
underscore 725.
not at all.
What?
No.
No, it reads wall drug from the image.
Get out. My
It-
goodness.
It is machine learning. It is artificial intelligence that is the reason that Google wants you to store all of these pictures.
Okay, so it's teaching its own computers on how to identify all of these things.
Exactly.
So
Got it.
would it know that this mountain is from Utah as opposed to Pennsylvania?
Absolutely.
Especially, I mean, it should know that no matter what, but especially if you took it with a phone and you had the
Oh, it's got the
Geotagging
GPS
settings on.
loaded on there as to
Location.
the image where the image was taken. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah.
So that helps. They're kind of cheating a little bit then.
But even without that, it has learned enough about how to read pictures. We were in Paris in 2001, and that was long before smartphones. So we have photos of the Eiffel Tower taken with a regular camera, no GPS involved. But I can just ask for Eiffel Tower, and Google Photos will find it because it knows what the Eiffel Tower looks like.
And another thing, it's kind of funny because it'll also show you pictures from Las Vegas where there's an Eiffel
that's
Tower.
right. Exactly.
It's not perfect, but it is way cool.
So do people have to organize their photos? Is it beneficial for them to do that?
I call it photo management for lazy people because no, you don't have to. It automatically stores all of your photos in one giant stream just by date.
Okay.
And then you can search for anything.
So
And if you want to organize them, you put them into what they call albums. It doesn't copy them, but an album is the way that you organize your pictures, and it makes it very easy to share them too.
So you could have one album with pictures of just one child in it so that you can separate, pictures of your kids. But you want to see pictures of this kid versus that kid, you could have them in the different albums.
You
Yeah.
could do that, but there's even an easier way.
Uh-oh.
Google does that automatically
Oh,
for
no. Of
With
course
face
it does.
you. And your animals,
And
Your pets.
your
yeah.
pets.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
my.
You need to learn this, Greg.
I guess so. It'd probably make my life easier than digging through all of those different images, trying to find the ones that you have.
Another thing we like to teach is just how to take better photos with the smartphone, and that's what we're doing today and tomorrow here at the rendezvous.
Okay.
It's a hands-on smartphone photography class.
So you're teaching the rule of thirds and things like that?
Yes,
Yep. Okay.
yes, we
That's
do
one
teach the
thing.
rule of thirds.
I mean, most people could probably greatly improve their photo ability or photo taking ability simply by following that one rule.
And clean your lens.
Yes.
That's the most important thing that we teach.
Yep. Because I pull it out like this out of my pocket, and what's on it but my finger over the lens, and it puts a fingerprint on it. So, yes.
You know.
Yeah, I know that very well. So, cleaning your lens and but cropping the photos and framing them.
And using the features. These phones have amazing features these days.
Like what?
Like panorama.
Okay.
You know, they all do panorama, but if nobody's ever shown you how to do a panorama, and night vision.
Yes.
Night sight.
So you do not need to use a flash, like ever, because these are computational cameras. They can figure out how best to take a photo.
Even as a fill flash? So if you've got the sunset behind you, it will illuminate
There are
your
times
face?
when it's appropriate to have
Okay.
a fill flash, but those flashlights that are on the phones are not very strong, and they're not going to light up much. You always see the flashes going off in a stadium,
Yes,
or and the only thing that's going to light up is the back of the head of the person in front of you. And
Right.
if you turn the flash off, the computational camera will do a much better job.
And I would imagine, because if you have the flash on and you're doing that and it's illuminating the thing closest, isn't that what the lens is picking up on?
Absolutely.
Zeroing in and
So that'll be the
focusing on that.
focus too, right? Exactly, exactly.
Okay, super. So you lead these classes all over the country at RV rallies? Is that
We go to
pretty much
RV rallies and computer clubs and senior centers.
Oh, perfect.
So next month we will be in Denver, Colorado, and
A place called Senior Planet that's just opened up there. And we've also taught in Manhattan, for instance,
at Senior Planet.
at Senior
yeah.
Planet. They're all over the country.
Do you charge for this service?
Yes, and we are negotiable. You know.
Okay.
The way we
So
make
it
our money
depends.
on the road is through our website. We have a membership website where people can pay us a little bit of money and get access to all of our resources, our
Okay.
tutorial videos, our show notes from all of the shows that we do. We're up to 177 now. Anyone can watch for free on YouTube all of our shows, but if you become a premium Geeks on Tour member, you get access to all of our content.
Okay.
So
And it's all in one area?
all at
Searchable and all that good stuff?
geeksontour.com and searchable, exactly.
So if I'm looking at my phone and go, what is this button for? I know exactly where I can go to get
What
that
does
answer.
this button do? Right.
That's right.
And you go to geeksontour.com and you can get all of that information.
Very good. Well, and so it's geeksontour.com. And
That's all
it
you need
takes.
to know.
And there's no cost, really, unless you want to become a premium member
Right.
and support you guys.
Right.
And-
There's a lot of free content there, but if you want it all, that's what you join for.
Yeah, we've been making our living on the road since 2006 with Geeks on Tour.
Very good. So
Yeah.
my mom can go to Geeks on Tour and still get help for her 2007 Windows 2007 computer, right?
Well, there's a few things, yeah. And then anything that you can't find, we have a Q&A page,
Okay.
and we will answer any question.
And we teach both Apple, iPhones, iPads, and Androids.
Oh, wow. Well, that would be helpful. Yeah, very much so. So anytime, iPhone or Android, you'll be able to help people use it to the best of their ability.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, I had one more really fun thing that we like to teach. If you take a photo with your phone and you have it set to geotag, you can later look at that photo and navigate to its location. So we do whenever we park at an RV park, we'll make sure to take a picture of our parking spot. So if we ever want to get back there, no problem. We just bring up the picture, look at the geotag, and navigate back there.
So if you liked a particular campsite within a campground, you should be able to take that picture and then navigate directly to that point of Earth.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
right.
cool, isn't it?
That is incredible. So that's really neat. So
And even if you're parked in the middle of the desert, you know, in
On
Quartzsite
the
or something.
BLM land or something like
Right.
that.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, is that cool? So technology, that's pretty impressive. Well, thank you for taking time to talk to us today. I really appreciate it. And I
thank
hope
you,
more
Greg.
people take advantage of the free training that you offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technology is great, but the really frustrating part for me is when the software and apps are upgraded or updated and settings that I relied upon in the past suddenly disappear. I wind up searching for a particular setting only to learn that it's been renamed, moved, and now controlled by 2 or more other settings. People like Chris and Jim Guld play an invaluable role in helping people stay on top of all the technology impacting our lives today. They are natural teachers who make learning a lot of fun. Plus, they're always willing to help people understand how their smartphones work. I saw that several times at the Workamper Rendezvous as people were visiting their booth. When people really grasp how to not just use a device or an app, but learn how to take full advantage of all the tools that come with it, the technology becomes an invaluable asset to RV travel. Chris's advice to look at the geotag on a photo to help remember where the scene was photographed has already helped me sort through a giant folder of electronic images so that I can retrace my journey, even years later. In the past, I had always stored images on my computer and backed them up on an external hard drive. Then one day, several years ago, the hard drive broke and years' worth of documents and images were lost forever. So their advice to back up these images on the cloud is a very practical idea. They recommend using Google Drive, which gives you 15 gigabytes of free storage. You can also buy extra storage capacity from 100 gigabytes for $20 per year to 2 terabytes for $100 per year. I use Dropbox and their pricing is comparable. Whatever you use, you can rest assured you'll never lose another document or image again. I'd like to thank Chris and Jim Guld for coming on the show to describe their company and their mission. Work camping isn't all about work, it's also about having fun and making memories. And that includes chronicling your adventures so you can remember this once-in-a-lifetime journey. For more information about Geeks on Tour and to sign up to receive their free tutorials and newsletters, visit www.geeksontour.com. Learn something new today. You'll be glad you did. This episode is sponsored by the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Texas. The Academy's 1-week live training or home study course will teach you everything you need to know to fix about 80% of the problems people experience with their RVs. You can also sign up for additional training to become an RV inspector, campground technician, or to provide mobile RV service. For more information, visit www.nrvta.com. Workamper News is a magazine and online publication that connects RVers to full and part-time jobs around the country. Whether it is running a business from your home or working short-term jobs for a variety of employers, Workamper News can give you information to help you plan a course to live your own dream and get you on the road faster than you thought possible. For more information about opportunities to live, work, and play in your RV, visit www.workampernews.com. That's all we have for today's show. Next time, we'll talk to 2 single RVers who are work camping their way across America. Thanks for joining me today on The Workamper Show.